Hello, fellow homebrewers. JP here, and I want to introduce to you the brand new Brew-Built X1 Conical Series available at More Beer. More Beer sells the highest standard in homebrewing equipment, and the Brew-Built Conicals are just that. They're made from mirror-polished 304 stainless steel, and they come with loads of features that you and I have been looking for. They have a full 2-inch bottom dump valve, which will eliminate your clogging issues, while the sturdy base includes 4 reinforced legs, just like those big Pro tanks do. More Beer also carries the Brew-Built line of options and add-ons like casters, pressure kits, and even external glycol chillers. So you can find out more about the new Brew-Built X1 Conical Unitanks by going over to morebeer.com for detailed videos on the entire line of Brew-Built Conicals. You can trust Brew-Built with your next fermentation, and you can trust More Beer to find the right conical for you. Brew-Built at morebeer.com.
The following presentation of the National Homebrew Competition Award Ceremony is brought to you by the Brewing Network. Visit thebrewingnetwork.com for more National Homebrewers Conference audio and beer infotainment.
The Brewing Network.
All right. I think we're ready to move on with our program. How about a big round of applause for Sean Paxton and that wonderful meal we just enjoyed? I can't believe I ate it all. Oh. And then we also have to give a big round of applause to the folks at Rogue Ales for providing all the beer that went into the meal, the beer that went into that was paired with the meal, and for sponsoring this great event. I'd like to bring up Sebby Bueller from Rogue. Say a few words.
Thank you, Gary, and hello, Minnesota! Isn't this grand? Who would have thunk? I get to stand here and talk to you about the beer that John Meyer makes. This guy was the Homebrewer of the Year in 1988. He makes incredible beers, and I get to stand in front of the public and talk about it and sample it and travel through the country and bring what he does in Newport, Oregon to you. And you guys are the homebrewers. You're the future of beer and what's happening in this world. You emulate what all these guys in the brewing industry are doing. So it's really fortunate for me to come here and represent John More Hops Rogue. Quick question. Who here has ever been out to Rogue to visit us? Y'all gotta come. We got a bed and beer in Newport. Who uses Pac-Man yeast to brew with? Sweet. Who made it to the finals using Pac-Man? Anybody? Yes. Right there. All right. He gets the license plate. Now, it's a real privilege for me. As I said, I get to stand here and talk about John, but I want to bring John up on the stage just to say a word or two because he's a man of few words, but they're very serious, and we should all listen. But please do come out to Newport, Oregon, and visit where John brews, and take a Rogue trip soon.
Thank you.
Carry it there. Take a sip.
Wow. Have you ever put a live leech on a fish hook before? That's what I had to do to catch a walleye in this state. I'm glad there's no leeches in Oregon. Sean, have you ever cooked with a leech before? I'm talking about, But this is the first time I've been to Minnesota. We're really proud to be a sponsor of this event. We have been for many years. That event last night the club event was an event I'll never forget. They ought to put that on a DVD because that is something you could explain, but unless you experience it, it's just off the hook. You know? It was the displays, the booths, the beers were absolutely top-notch. It was just a phenomenal experience for me. And you guys, I'll tell you what, my roots are really deep in the homebrew community. And you guys inspired the hell out of me every time I come to these conferences. I mean, you know, I'm starting to get lazy with my old age, but when I come to these events, it's like, you know, steroids or something, you know. But I think I'm about done. But that's about all I'm worth, you know, about 1 minute.
How was your walleye?
The walleye was awesome, thanks to Sean. And one other thing, the homebrew club I like to hang out with these days are my friends. They're awesome brewers from Eugene, Oregon, the Cascade Brewers. Wherever they are, right there. That's Kenny Kahn and Tom Fries over there. Thanks for everybody coming to the conference, and it's been an awesome dinner, and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Thanks, John Mayer. Thanks, Rogue. And I would like to thank all of our sponsors for this conference. It can't happen without them. We've got More Beer, Northern Brewer, Rogue Ales, White Labs, Y East, Samuel Adams, Brees, Blickman Engineering, Siebel Institute, Dan Starr, GreatBrewers.com, Hop Union, Sierra Nevada, Sabco, Brewing TV, Brewers Supply Group, Country Malt Group, 5 Star, Fresh Hops, High Gravity, Midwest Brewing Supply, Craftmeister, Seven Bridges, Vine Park, Cicerone, and craftbeer.com. Thank you. Before I get too far along, I've got an announcement I was supposed to make a little earlier, but from the hotel. The airport shuttles for tomorrow, if you're going to the airport, start at 6:30 a.m. and they'll be leaving every hour on the half hour. If you have to leave before 6:30 a.m. for the airport, you should probably make arrangements for transportation to the airport before the end of tonight. All right, yeah, exciting stuff. I'd really like to thank the Brewers Association staff that's come out here. They've been working hard all week. Got here on Monday. Please stand up, guys. Come on, stand up, stand up. It's a real honor for me to get to work with these people. They're awesome. They work very hard. They're passionate about beer, about the brewing industry, about home brewing. It's really I can't say enough how much I appreciate being able to work with the fine folks at the Brewers Association. And then I would also like to thank the local committee, and I want to bring them all up because these guys have been working hard for over a year to put together this program. You know, while we work behind the scenes, these guys are putting together all the speakers, all the clubs for club night, hospitality, Pro Brewers Night, all the beer that gets served.
Hey, Minnesota and all you homebrewers. I had a warm and fuzzy moment the other night. at the Northern Brewer BN party, and I'm not a warm and fuzzy guy, as many of you might know. But I looked around and I saw all these people. I saw Denny and Jamil, and I was like, wow, this wouldn't have happened if not for that nasty person, Susan Rude. Susan badgered us and badgered us and badgered us for years. You guys can do this. You guys can do this. It'll be great. It'll be great, yeah. No work. It was great. No work. No. Hey, if you ever want to do this, it's a breeze. It's no problem. No problem. This would not have happened without Kurt Stock, right here. Chris Englund. Oh. It's Susan's birthday. I forgot. Let's sing. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susan. Happy birthday to you. One other thing, I really want to recognize the cellar guys. They work their butts off. You don't see all the work they do. And I was down there helping them a little bit, and I really, really can't emphasize enough how much work they do.
When was that?
I went down and had a beer with them.
I want your shirt back.
Okay, that's all I got to say. Oh, one thing. We wanted to thank Gary Glass and the AHA. They've been a great gang to work with. And we went over to the gas station across the street, and we got them a present. This is for you, Gary. I don't know why they have George T. Stagg at the gas station across the street, but that's for you.
I'm not allowed to talk. Right. Yeah, well, the reason we got that for Gary is because he was in my basement a few months ago when we were trying to plan this and get it rolling, and he said he was a bourbon guy. So we got him a little bourbon. I guess we can sit here and say thank you, and thank you, but I've been saying it for the last 4 or 5 days because the volunteer staff that helped put this on is amazing. The cellar staff and the guys that helped these 3 gentlemen out all week are, they work their butts off. Most of them, I've paid to be here, along with Rick's crew, who was serving the beer in the talks. I think they did a phenomenal job. I'm there. Don't worry about it. We ran, I think, a fairly efficient competition. Joe Gertice, I'm sorry, with the help of Janice and her staff. We also had Janice Sines, Joan, Betsy, and many other people, stewards, judges, everybody helped out. But these guys, can I announce a score sheet thing? The staff was so efficient. All the score sheets are in envelopes with names on them, and they will be available after the award ceremony in the hospitality suite. Stand up. So as long as you got a name tag or an ID and it matches the name on the envelope, you can take your score sheets home with you. I guess like I said, I could go on and on for a long time thanking everybody who put out for this, and I'll never catch everybody. So, yeah, I did say put out. That'll be on the BN webcast, no problem. I guess if somebody else has something, I'm totally mind rushed. I got nothing anymore. Chris can't get off the stage without saying at least something.
Thank you for coming.
And that brings up my last point is there isn't anything, we can pick a time and a place is about all we do. We get some guys to help out, but there would be no conference if it wasn't for everybody here who showed up. Give yourself a big hand. Well, let's get on with this thing, awards thingy.
Yeah, I just want to say how much fun I've had working with these guys over the past, year and a half or so that we've been working on this. It's just amazing how much effort it goes into it and how much organizational skill it takes. And these guys, it's not insurmountable by any means. It can be done, but it really takes some good organization. And these guys had it. It really showed in how smoothly this event went throughout the whole course of the event. You can tell because I was pretty calm. Like if the more calm I am, the harder these guys were working. So I was calm. These guys worked really hard. It went extremely well as far as I can tell. So thank you again.
All right.
If I may. We would like to thank the Minnesotans where homebrewing is already legal, and you guys have put on a great event. But our clock is still ticking. 69 days and it'll be legal in Oklahoma.
Thanks to a fellow Gary. All right. Well, next up, I'd like to bring up a couple of folks who we're going to be hosting next year's conference in San Diego, California. I'd like to bring up Cole Davidson and Lauren Maraglia and Harold Gabranson. They prepared a little video for you.
Three words to describe my drive for creating beer.
Why do I brew beer?
I brew beer because I like beer.
I brew beer because it gives me a chance to play around with science,
creativity,
variety, and it results in beer.
I mean, that's the starting point, right? I mean, if you don't like beer, you shouldn't be brewing beer.
Rock on, home brewing, brothers, sisters, come out San Diego. We're looking forward to having you out here.
You homebrewing rock stars, and you know who you are. Pack up the family and hop on the beer train bound for San Diego next June.
Your families are welcome. There's a lot to do here in San Diego. The zoo, the beach, museums, Balboa Park. It's just beautiful. Come enjoy the sunny weather and the great beer.
Come meet our rock stars of craft brewing.
The beer culture here is really amazing. I've lived all over the country, and there's really no place that I've been to like San Diego.
We have a big community of really fantastic craft brewers that are making huge reputations for themselves.
They've been producing beer for a very small marketplace, and as such, there's a lot of experimentation and a lot of freedom to screw around with ingredients and processes and create new beers. So.
Yeah, we're small breweries, but together we make a very solid road that can compete amongst the world in top beer cities.
This is a homebrewing community. If you look around, a lot of the people that have been making beer in this town have homebrew roots. A lot of them have been making beer for a long time. They grew out of being homebrewers, making beer in their garage, experimenting, things like that.
I think we're up in San Diego County, somewhere around 30 breweries now.
What got me into brewing was the discovery in the late 80s that there was such a thing as amazing beer. And when I discovered that, boy meets beer, boy falls in love, boy has a new career.
I like it for its artistic possibilities. I like it for the science.
I recently brewed a nut brown, a 20-gallon batch, which is quite a bit, but it turned out really great. We've been bringing it into the lab. My husband's been passing out it at work, and everyone seems to really enjoy it.
Dip yourself in the blue Pacific and observe, discreetly, some of the wild native fauna and surf some world-class foam.
Well, the weather doesn't suck here. That's the starting point.
San Diego humbly boasts more than 30 local craft breweries, a bevy of beer pubs dedicated to the utter annihilation of fizzy yellow beer, and a couple thousand home brewers just like you, dying to explore the emotional innards of the mash tun over a big, hoppy San Diego-style IPA.
Classic San Diego-style beer is a robust IPA.
I think there's so much experimentation going on that when you talk to people about San Diego, the icon of San Diego is hoppy beer, but at the same time there's a lot more to this town than the one-horse pony.
3 words that describe my drive for creating beer?
I would say passion.
Camaraderie.
Drink a lot.
Well, it wouldn't be appropriate for me to say it's fucking awesome because that's... I might have to stick with that.
Well, my name's Cole Davison, and with my partner in crime here, Lauren Moralia, we're the co-organizers for next year in San Diego. The first thing I have to say is I want to thank the local committee, and actually the committees from Oakland and from Cincinnati, for being willing to answer all of our ridiculous questions and letting us pin them down for all the information about how the hell you do this. The video gives you a few ideas about why you might want to come out. I think some folks might have already had some ideas about why they might want to come out to San Diego. We certainly hope you will. We hope to see everybody out there. I just wanted to mention one more thing that wasn't covered in the video, and that is that since you got about a year to set up your time off for next year, apply for your vacation, the weekend after the conference in San Diego is the San Diego International Beer Festival. This year we had over 600 entries from all over the world. Something like 400 of them are going to be poured on Saturday and Sunday after we get home. So next year, be sure to leave yourself time to come out for the conference, spend a few days at the beach, and then come on out to the fairgrounds with us for the International Beer Festival. I think it's going to be a good time. Anything else?
I know I like it hoppy. All right. Next up, we have... Well, that's not right. But I'd like to bring up Keith Lemke from Danstar, Lallemand, Siebel Institute for our Lallemand Scholarship Drawing.
Swine. Yeah.
Got it.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for allowing Lallemand, the parent corporation of Danstar Yeast, Siebel Institute of Technology, and Lalvan Yeast for Wine to participate in this amazing event every year. I have the opportunity to go to a lot of different brewing conferences. Right now is a huge brewing conference in Providence, Rhode Island that was scheduled exactly the same time. And my boss allowed me to choose which conference I would go to. That conference is mostly involving people dressed in colored shirts and ties. And this is a little bit different. I am so happy to be amongst homebrewers. I love you guys. Lallemand loves you guys, and we are really proud to sponsor this scholarship every year. This is for the Concise course at Siebel Institute, What Employs Me. The Concise course is 2 weeks in November, which will hopefully train somebody to either be a great commercial, professional brewer, or just make them into a propeller-headed technologist when it comes to making their own beer. Along with the tuition for this course, which is worth $3,300, there is $1,000 towards your expenses, which is airfare, accommodation, maybe hookers, we don't know. However you want to spend your time in Chicago is beyond us. Hopefully, you will get a great brewing industry education and nothing more than that, unless your doctor prescribes something. And so now I reach into Gary's deep bucket and draw a name. And it's a Blickman bucket. Thank you, Blickman. I'm going deep here, kids. The number is 105689, Timmy Renette O'Fallon. From Illinois, apparently. Timmy, you in the room? Timmy, you in the room? Awesome. So really, you can use $1,000 for many other things.
Like you just said. Hey, thanks a lot. That rocks. Awesome. Be an Army.
Right on, Timmy. Thanks for coming to the conference. It's been a long time since we've actually had the winner at the conference. We do have a lost and found for any unclaimed items that you might have left behind. All right. Oh, we only have one thing left, and it happens to be a fairly nice knife that I wouldn't mind holding on to, but if you can identify it at the end of the evening, I'll give it to you. It's sharp. Just like you, Randy. We have a drawing for the Brees ingredients display. We'll be sending out the entire selection from that display to the winning entrant. So that will be coming from Northern Brewer, so no need to come down. We will send it to you. Trying to mix things up a bit. Make sure it's not yours, Randy. And the winner is Ethan Aluran. You here? All right. We will be sending you a complete set of grease malt things. Ethan, we don't actually have it here. We're going to send it to you. All right. Next up, I would like to bring Chris P. Fry, AHA Governing Committee Chair, up to the podium.
Hey, Timmy, where are you? Who just won?
I got drafted.
They're a passionate group. Hi, I'm Crispy, and the AHA Governing Committee every year has the honor and the fun of identifying somebody who has done something so significant within our community that it calls out the need to recognize them. And you take a look at the list here of the people who have, some have left us, but who have gotten this award. If you don't know a name there, you should actually go research them because you'd learn a lot from any one of them. And as the chairperson of the AHA Governing Committee, I have the honor and the privilege of being able to announce that. Since last year I got to do this for the very first time, it was Ray Daniels. And can you imagine being able to bring somebody of that caliber up there? Since then, I've learned that I ramble, I tend to go too long, and I'm too passionate. So I thought I should get a substitute. So I have a substitute, somebody who's dispassionate, who is going to make it quick and has very few words, Ray Daniels.
Looks like once again Crispy caught me sleeping. All right, I hope this works. I'm a fairly new convert to the whole Mac thing. And Crispy's here as my backup in case I don't make it through this. I met this year's winner a few months after I started homebrewing in 1989, and we've spent 20 years collaborating on a wide range of activities related to beer. I certainly know that my own career has been enhanced by the many projects we've worked on together. The key to understanding this person's contributions is to understand that he is truly a Renaissance man. A modern... Hold on, I gotta scroll up. He is a modern polymath who is just as familiar with the nuances of color balance and graphic design as he is with the sounds produced by alternative electronic amplification circuits. And like any true Renaissance talent, he views knowledge and technical mastery as just the first step in exploring any field. For once skills and knowledge are gained, they can be used as tools to create new things that have yet been unimagined by others. Things like the Buck-a-Pound Brewery, a complete stainless steel homebrewing system. I guess that gives it away. A complete stainless steel homebrewing system that he has designed and built himself from scavenged stainless steel parts that happen to go for about $1 a pound. Like his home-built boom boxes with a sort of steampunk design and silky smooth sound quality. Like his fascinatingly tasty beers and his equally wonderful food creations. Am I getting the hook yet?
No,
okay, all right. Not to mention his voluminous contributions to the visual presentation of beer and beer events. For nearly everyone who knows him, this individual has become the go-to guy for creative endeavors, whether the finished product was to be paper, stainless steel, or electrons. Now, if these things were all that this individual had contributed to the beer world, it would be truly a good thing, and he would be fully deserving of the honor that we bestow on him tonight. But Randy's greatest gift to the American beer scene, this is why I kept Crispy up here, does not come from the things that he does while slaving over a hot brew kettle, a steel melting TIG torch, or a quad-core Macintosh. His greatest gift to beer has been the generosity that he... Okay, you do it.
His greatest gift to beer has been the generosity he personifies in his every meeting he has with fellow brewers, no matter whether they be recent converts to homebrewing, masterful craft brewers, or salarymen big brewers. Unlike those who sometimes hold back knowledge to make themselves more important, Randy has always shared his knowledge freely, and copiously with his spirit.
Put your damn glasses
on. With the spirit of a true pioneer who is all too happy to have some others share what he has found. This willingness to put the sharing of ideas above personal ego and community above self are key reasons why the American homebrew scene has blossomed and thrived. Thus, the contributions Randy has made through books, lectures, and countless conversations have enriched our community in immeasurable ways, ways that have affected not only the knowledge of individuals, but indeed the spirit of the community. When you look at Randy's activities as a craftsman, an author, a teacher, and indeed a leader, I cannot help but think of Benjamin Franklin, a man who is also widely talented and endless engaged in learning, sharing, and shaping the world around him. So I'll reframe that as my summary and hope that Randy will find it sufficient and that Franklin himself would have considered it flattering. And with that, I give you tonight's recipient of this year's recognition award, Randy Mosher, the Ben Franklin of American homebrewing.
Man, oh man. I did not expect this. I voted for somebody else. It was like a big scam, I guess. Well, I don't know. What can I add to that? That was more than I deserve. I just have to say thank you to the AHA and Gary and everybody else, and to all of you. Thank you for reading. Thank you for being beautiful human beings. Thank you for daring to build something brilliant and something great. And where we've come from the last 20 years, it's just unbelievable how we could have never pictured ourselves here with what we have today. And I just want to leave everybody with the thought of, let's have in 20 years something even more unbelievable than we can even imagine today. So thank you very much. I deeply appreciate the honor.
The governing committee had to do a really amazing job of secrecy in order to keep that from Randy, since he was on the governing committee list. So I think they all deserve a round of applause for managing to keep the secret from Randy. All right. Well, I think we already did that one. Oops. All right. I think you've probably eagerly awaited the next up portion of the program. And for this, I would like to bring up Janice Gross, the project coordinator for the American Home Brewers Association and the director of the National Homebrew Competition.
All right, I bet everybody's really looking forward to this one. So, yeah, woohoo! Okay, so here we go. Let's see. So this year we had the most entries ever. It was really great. Everybody really did a lot of things. So, okay, mic is down here. Yeah, okay. So, right, the total entries were 6,207. We had Let's see, the final round entries, we had 760 entries and everything like that. It was really great. And we had several new people who are doing the regionals and everything, and I just wanted to say thank you to all of the people who are doing the first round of the competition. So these guys did a really great job. We want to really thank them.
There's a slide for that.
Right. Oh, there is. Right there. So,
Yeah,
right.
sponsors, and then there's a slide for the second
Okay.
round organizer.
Right. Okay. So first off, these are the sponsors for the different categories in the National Homebrew Competition, and I want to thank those sponsors. They provided not only sponsorship for putting on the competition and also this award ceremony, but also they provided prizes that we could give to the winners of the National Homebrew Competition. So good luck to all of you as far as this goes, and let's get on with it. See, the next slide I'm going to show you is the right or left? Right, left one. This one? Go down. Go down. Okay, so thank you to the National Homebrew Competition area sponsors. These guys were really great. Let's see, we had a little bit of an accident that dropped some things off of the truck and everything, and some of them replaced some of their all of the prizes, so they did a really great job with that. So Sam Adams is the sponsor of the Ninkasi Award. That's the winningest homebrewer. Let's see, Cooper's Homebrew is the sponsor of the Homebrew Club of the Year Award. Woodchuck Draft Cider is the sponsor for the Cider Maker of the Year Award. Muntons PLC is the Homebrewer of the Year Award. And Redstone Meadery is the Mead Maker of the Year Award. And this year, I'm very happy to announce that More Beer is the sponsor of the new Gambrinus Club Award. Thank you, More Beer. So, okay, so here are the different regions we had. The Canadian competition consisted of the same guys that we had before, but we had a new site for the Great Lakes region, and Brian Steuerwald and Ron Smith did an awesome job with that in Indiana. Also, we had Keith Simons was the site director for the Midwest region. That was down in Madison, Wisconsin, and those guys rocked. And then we had Tim Hayner and Mark Emily, who did the competition up in Seattle, and they were excellent. Did a great job. Let's see. And then I think we had a new regional director in the West region, and that was Brian Cooper, and those guys really rocked. So I want to not only thank those guys who worked as the organizers of and the judge coordinators for those competitions. I really want to thank their wives, their significant others, whoever it is that supports them when they do something, they volunteer for such a giant task as this. And I really appreciate all of them for loaning me their husbands and wives to do this competition. All right, on to the medal winners. Exactly. Whew. Okay. You want me to?
Yeah, they need to come up on this side.
All right, I've just been informed that the protocol will be, if your name is called and you're here to pick up your medal, to go over to this side, pick up the medal, come up and shake Gary's hand. Parade across the stage to thunderous applause, and exit over here where the prizes are so that you can get the appropriate prize for your category and also for your award.
Did you want to tell people not to pick up yours for anyone else?
All right. Can they pick up the medals?
I thought that was fair.
Okay. Let's see. Right. Okay. So if you're a member of the homebrew club and the person who won the award is in your club and you want to pick up their medal, you can go ahead and pick up their medal. But probably you should leave the prizes, and we'll. Is that what we wanted to do? We'll figure it out. Anyway, we'll go on. Woo! Okay. All right. So. Starting with Category 1, as usual, that's light lagers, and it's sponsored by 5-Star Products and Services. Way to go, 5-Star. Okay. All right. The bronze medal goes to Douglas Griffin from Virginia Beach, Virginia, the Beer and Ale Research Foundation, with a light American lager. The silver medal goes to Carrie Martin from Austin, Texas, with the Austin Zealots, with the Munich Pels. The gold medal goes to Nathan Smith from San Leandro, California, Diablo Order of Zymerical Enthusiast Doze, with a Dortmunder export. Woohoo! Way to go, Nathan. Okay, Category 2, the Pilsner category, with 183 entries. And this one is sponsored by Beer and Winemakers Warehouse. The bronze medal goes to Sean Scott from McAllister, Oklahoma, the Fellowship of Oklahoma Ale Makers, with the Bohemian Pilsner. The silver medal goes to Jeffrey Lewis from Hilliard, Ohio, some Scoyote, Olentangy, and Darby Zymerges, those with a German Pilsner. Yeah, so. And the gold medal goes to Michael Agnew from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Minnesota Homebrewers Association, Bohemian Pilsner. All right, Category 3, European Amber Lager with 145 entries, and sponsored by How to Brew by John Palmer. Woo-hoo! The bronze medal goes to Verge Redmond from Vacaville, California, with an Oktoberfest Marzen. The silver medal goes to Damon Lewis from Carrollton, Texas, North Texas Homebrewers Association, with a Vienna Lager. And the gold medal goes to Mark Shope from Austin, Texas, Austin Zealots, with an Oktoberfest Marzen. Okay, Category 4, the dark lagers that had 144 entries. They're sponsored by Breeze Malt and Ingredients Company. The bronze medal goes to Lee Dings from Louisville, Kentucky, the Area Grain and Extract Research Society, with a Schwartz beer. I thought she was here. The silver medal goes to Lyle Brown from Fredericksburg, Virginia, the Brewers United for Real Potables, Burp, with a Schwartz beer. The gold medal goes to Shikar Nimkar and Paula Nimkar from Swamcop, Massachusetts, with a Munico Duggle. Okay, Category 5, Bach, with 191. Congratulations.
Thank you for all your help.
With 191 entries, and this one's sponsored by the Washington Hop Commission. The bronze medal goes to Todd Murley from Orono, Minnesota, St. Paul Homebrewers Club, with a Doppelbock. The silver medal goes to Stephen Northcutt and Mark Risco from Valhalla, California. Diablo enthusiast, that's Doze, with a let's see, Hellsbach. That's good. Okay, and the gold goes to Stephen Northcutt from all right, from Doze, and he did an Icebach. All right. Category 6, light hybrid beer, with 246 entries, sponsored by Cargill, World Select care of Cargill Malt. The bronze medal goes to Dave Beyer from La Crosse, Wisconsin, the Brewing Network, with an American wheat. The silver medal goes to Dan Olery from Puyallup, Washington, with the Impaling Ailers, with an American wheat. And the gold medal goes to Heath Haynes from Los Angeles, California, with the Pacific Gravity Homebrewers Club, with the Kolsch. Okay, Category 7, the Amber Hybrid Beer, with 152 entries, sponsored by Grape and Granary. The bronze medal goes to Scott Lothammer from Moraga, California, Doze, North German Alt Beer. The silver medal goes to Ryan Bardo from Pichetto, California, Doze, with a Dusseldorf Alt Beer.
Morebeer.com and BN for life!
The gold medal goes to Norman Jufer from Ontario, California, Inland Empire Brewers, California Common Beer. All right, Category 8, the English Pale Ale, with 187 entries this year, was sponsored by St. Louis Wine and Beer Making, and the bronze medal goes to Greg Selleck from Verona, Wisconsin, Madison Homebrewers and Tasters. Woohoo! With this, there we go. All right, the silver medal goes to Ronald Price Jr. from Samaria, Delaware, thank you, with an ESB. Okay. And the gold medal goes to Matt Tucker and Jake Tucker from Oviedo, Florida, with the Central Florida Homebrewers, an ESB. Okay. All right. Category 9, the Scottish and Irish Ale with 247 entries, sponsored by Brew Brothers. The bronze medal goes to Brent Warren from Harvest, Alabama. Right on Alabama. Okay, with Rock City Brewers, Strong Scotch Ale. The silver medal goes to Nathan Smith from San Leandro, California, with Doze, with a Scottish Light 60. And the gold medal goes to Steve Fletty, Falcon Heights, Minnesota, with the St. Paul Homebrewers Club, with a Strong Scotch Ale. Okay, Category 10. Category 10, American Ale, with 509 entries. sponsored by BJ's Restaurant and Brewery. The bronze medal goes to Dwayne Evans from Owasso, Oklahoma, from FOAM, Fellowship of Oklahoma Ale Makers, with an American Brown Ale. The silver medal goes to Gregory Robles from Livermore, California, with a Mad Zymergus, with an American Brown Ale. And the gold medal goes to Keith Bott and John Showalter from Indianapolis, Indiana, with the Mecca Brewers with an American Pale Ale. Way to go, guys. Okay, Category 11, English Brown Ale with 199 entries, sponsored by Alternative Beverage. The bronze medal goes to Andrew Cordy from Indianapolis, Indiana, the Foam Blowers of Indiana, FBI, with a mild ale. The silver medal goes to Greg Rasmussen from Forestville, California, with a Sonoma Beer Cats with a Southern Brown English Ale. And the gold medal goes to Dan George from Restonville, Ohio, with Sods with a mild ale. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I'm still full from dinner. Any of you still full from dinner? Man, that was good. Okay, Category 12, the Porters, with 293 entries, is sponsored by Deschutes Brewery. The bronze medal goes to Wayne Otterberg from Marietta, Georgia, with the Brewmasters of Alpharetta with a brown porter. The silver medal goes to Jason Poppich from Fruita, Colorado, with a robust porter. And the gold medal goes to Carl King from Colleyville, Texas, with a Baltic Porter. All right, Category 13, Stout, with 477 entries, sponsored by Brew and Grow. The bronze medal goes to Brian Jamaros from St. Louis, Missouri, with the Innovative Brewers of St. Louis, with a Russian Imperial Stout. The silver medal goes to Paul Gagnon from Santee, California, member of Quaff, with an American Stout. And the gold medal goes to Glenn Quinting from Timnian from Maryland, with Crabs, with the Outmill Stout. Okay, Category 14, the India Pale Ale with 387 entries, sponsored by Anderson Valley Brewing Company. The bronze medal goes to Michael Pearson from Indianapolis, Indiana, Mecca Brewers. Thank you so much. With an American IPA. Okay, slam it. This is going to go on for a while. Yeah. Okay, with the silver medal, Courtney Tyvend from Ooltewah, Tennessee, with the Marley Bob Brewers from the American IPA. That's pretty good. The gold medal goes to Kelsey McNair, San Diego, California, Quaff, with an Imperial IPA. All right, Category 15, the German Wheat and Rye Beer with 206 entries, is sponsored by Widmer Brothers Brewing Company. The bronze medal goes to Jeff O'Neill from Des Moines, Iowa, Iowa Brewers Union, IBU, with the Weizenbach. The silver medal goes to Jovelyn Grunwald and Mark Tanner from Oak Harbor, Washington, with the Beer Renegades of Everett, Washington, brew with a Dunkeleisen. And the gold medal goes to Stacy Myers from Fort Worth, Texas, Horseman of the Hopocalypse with the Rogan beer. Oh, okay, sorry. All right, Category 16, the Belgian and French Ale with 410 entries, another big category. Sponsored by Port Brewing Company, the Lost Abbey, which I think many of you will be seeing next year in San Diego. The bronze medal goes to Norman Jufer from Ontario, California, with the Inland Empire Brewers with a Bière de Garde. The silver medal goes to Andrew Mason from Boone, North Carolina, with the High Country Homebrewers Association with a Bière de Garde. And the gold medal goes to Norman Jufer from Ontario, California, with the Inland Empire Brewers with a specialty ale, a low alcohol saison. Category 17, Sour Ale, 163 entries, and sponsored by Captain Lawrence Brewing Company. The bronze medal goes to Dick Blankenship, Salem, Oregon, the Capital Brewers with a Fruit Lambic. And I don't know if many of you realize this, but last year Dick Blankenship was the Home Brewer of the Year with the Best of Show beer. So it's good to see his name up there again. Okay, silver medal. Do you need me to move it again? Okay. All right. Mark Heiss from Regina, Saskatchewan, with the Ale and Lagers Enthusiast of Saskatchewan, the ales, with a Flanders Bond, brown, Old Brown. So, let's see. And the gold medal goes to Remy Bonnert from Fort Collins, Colorado, with the Liquid Poets with a Flanders Red Ale. Category 18, the Belgian Strong Ale, with 362 entries, sponsored by Dingman's, care of Cargill Malt. The bronze medal goes to David Barber from Origsburg, Pennsylvania, with the Lehigh Valley Homebrewers with a Belgian triple. The silver medal goes to Michael Johnson from Salt Lake City, Utah, where it's now legal to homebrew, with ZZ hops and a Belgian double. And the gold medal goes to Phil Sullivan from Royal Oak, Michigan, with the Coonhen Guild of Brewers Homebrew Club, Belgian Blonde Ale. Category 19, the Strong Ale, with 216 entries, and sponsored by Northern Brewer. The bronze medal goes to Larry Nadeau from Laguna Niguel, California, with Fear No Beer Brew Club with an American barley wine. The silver medal goes to Gordon Strong from Beaver Creek, Ohio, St. Paul Homebrewers Club with an American barley wine. And the gold medal goes to Scott Thomas from Pleasant Hill, California, Doe's with an English barley wine. Category 20, fruit beer with 130 entries. Holy cow. The bronze medal goes to Adam Mills from Big Rapids, Michigan, the Brewing Network, a robust porter with coconut. The silver medal goes to Robert Kent, West Valley City, Utah, with the cream ale with apricots. And the gold medal goes to Scott Townsend from Hearst, Texas, the North Texas Homebrewers Association, with the German Hefeweizen with lactose and peaches. All right, Category 21, Spice Herb Vegetable Beer with 245 entries, sponsored by High Gravity Homebrewing and Winemaking Supplies. The bronze medal goes to Tim and Jennifer Bison from Anchorage, Alaska, with the Great Northern Homebrewers Club with a Russian Imperial Stout with Berber spice mix. The silver medal goes to Jeffrey Oberlin from Friendswood, Texas, Bay Area Masternauts, with a sweet stout with vanilla and coffee. And the gold medal goes to Sam Firk from Ann Arbor, Michigan, Ann Arbor Brewers Guild, with a Belgian strong wheat ale with spices. Category 22, smoke-flavored and wood-aged beer with 226 entries, sponsored by Alaskan Brewing Company. The bronze medal goes to Matt Hogo and Scott Wellington from Aliso Viejo, California, with a Moose Knuckle Brewing with a Hickory Smoked Porter. The silver medal goes to Brian Stewart from Brownburg, Indiana, with the Foam Blowers of Indiana, FBI, with a wood-aged stout. And the gold medal goes to Pete Britton, Lake in the Hills, Illinois, the Brewing Network, IPA on Spanish Cedar. Category 23, specialty beer with 275 entries, sponsored by the Hop Shack. The bronze medal goes to Michael Johnson, Salt Lake City, Utah, ZZ Hops with a Belgian ale with honey, saffron, and muscat grape juice. The silver medal goes to Wardell Massey from Spring City, Pennsylvania, with an American wild ale aged in apple brandy barrel. And the gold medal goes to Jane Zaleski from Proctorville, Ohio, Greater Hunting Homebrewers, with an old ale with grape juice and honey. Right on. Category 24, traditional mead with 88 entries. The bronze medal goes to Gary Westman, Shorewood, Minnesota, with a sweet mead. The silver medal goes to Tom Fitzpatrick, Batavia, Illinois, with Urban Knaves of Grain with a dry mead. And the gold medal goes to Kurt and Kathy Stock, St. Paul, Minnesota, St. Paul Homebrew Club, with a sweet mead. Excuse me. Okay, category 25, Melomel Fruit Mead, with 143 entries and sponsored by Bacchus and Barleycorn Limited. The bronze medal goes to Gordon Strong from Beaver Creek, Ohio, with the St. Paul Homebrewers Club with a Muscat Blind Piment. The silver medal goes to Gordon Strong from Beaver Creek, Ohio, St. Paul Homebrewers Club. Yeah. No, not a gold medal, silver medal. All right. And the gold medal goes to Rodney Kibsey from Lumberville, Chicago Beer Society, Sizer. Sorry about that. All right. Okay, category 26, the other mead, with 114 entries. The bronze medal goes to Ted Giske from Mount Horeb, Wisconsin, with the Madison Homebrewers and Tasters, with a mead with tart cherries and apples. The silver medal goes to Rick Spazanegi? I don't know. Spazanegi from Lebanon, Oregon, with a mesquite smoked jalapeno and serrano pepper mead. And the gold medal goes to Gordon Strong from Beaver Creek, Ohio, St. Paul Homebrewers Club, with Tupelo mead with vanilla and cinnamon. Okay, now we're into the ciders. Category 27, Standard Cider and Perry, with 97 entries. Congratulations. Sponsored by Woodchuck Draft Cider. The bronze medal goes to Kristen and Ursulia England, St. Paul, Minnesota, St. Paul Homebrewers Club, with the common cider. The silver medal goes to John Jurgensen, San Antonio, Texas, Bay Area Mastronauts, with a common cider. And the gold medal goes to Stephen Northcutt, Vallejo, California, Doze, with a common cider. Okay, category 28, Specialty Cider and Perry, with 78 entries, sponsored by Woodchuck Draft Cider. The bronze medal goes to Peter Cowles, Fairfield, Connecticut, the Brewing Network, with dry cider with black raspberries. The silver medal goes to Dave Clark from Seven Hills, Ohio, with the Society of Northeast Ohio Brewers, with a standard apple cider with cinnamon. The gold medal goes to Angie Watts from Alpharetta, Georgia, with the Brewmasters of Alpharetta, with an apple wine. So those are the individual medal awards. There you go. And roll on. Okay, Cider Maker of the Year, sponsored by Woodchuck Draft Cider, and the winner is Angie Watts from Alpharetta, Georgia, Brewmasters of Alpharetta, with an apple wine. Okay. The Mead Maker of the Year, sponsored by Redstone Meadery. And the winner is Rodney Kibsey from Lumber, Illinois, Chicago Beer Society, with a Sizer. Okay, for the Homebrewer of the Year award, I want to bring up Brian Perkey from Muntins to present the Homebrewer of the Year trophy and award. Let's see. We're going to announce the second runner-up and the first runner-up, but only the Homebrewer of the Year needs to come up to the stage. So, let's see. Yeah. The second runner-up was Stephen Northcutt from Vallejo, California, Doze with an icebox. The first runner-up was Scott Thomas from Pleasant Hill, California, Doze with an English barley wine. And the Homebrewer of the Year is Remy Bonnert from Fort Collins, Colorado, Liquid Poets with the Flanders Red Ale. Who's not in attendance?
I don't think Remy's not here. You want to say anything?
Hey, on behalf of Muntins, we really appreciate the opportunity to provide or sponsor the Homebrewer of the Year award. Not only does the winner get their name on this trophy with all sorts of luminaries and, geez, John, you're even on here. Holy crap! But we're also going to kick down 200 pounds of malt, so we'll ship that out to them. So, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. One thing I wanted to mention right here is, let's see, the last couple of years have been a little bit hard on the trophy, and we haven't taken the best care of it as far as our packing materials and the way we packed it on the pallets after the conference a couple of times. So it's gotten a little beat up. And last year's winner of the award was so concerned about it that he and his homebrew club, the Capital Brewers in Salem, Oregon, created a wooden box that holds the trophy. That's inside a wooden box. So it's like two wooden boxes that are all clamped together, and that thing's not going to move. So those guys did an awesome job in designing these boxes. This really special display box. And I really want to thank those guys. That was an awesome thing that Dick Blankenship and his club did. So thanks a lot, guys. All right. Okay. The Ninkasi Award winner. This year we had a tie. And so we had to go to a tiebreaker. Not yet, knife fight. Not a knife fight. No, the tiebreaker is the total points from the first round. So, although the Ninkasi Award winner is normally determined by the winningest brewer in the second round, we had to defer back to the first round to determine the actual winner. And the winner this year is Gordon Strong from Beaver Creek, Ohio, with the St. Paul Homebrewers Club.
Make sure you mention Samuel Adams when you give him the prize.
Right. Oops, sorry. This award is sponsored by Samuel Adams, and they really stepped up this year. We had a terrible accident with bringing the prizes over from Northern Brewer, and the Ninkasi Award it broke. So they ended up shipping us out another one. So that was awesome of them. Thank you so much, Samuel Adams. Oh, I'm sorry. He was tied with Stephen Northcutt from Vallejo, California, with those. Okay, the Gamblers Club Award is now sponsored by More Beer, and I'd like to have JP and somebody else from More Beer, Chris Graham, to come up and present the award. The winner of the Gamblers Club Award, the winning club, gets to keep the barrel here, and then they also get. I'll let you guys explain it.
I was told by Gary that this thing's a little loose, and I hope he wasn't talking about me. Although maybe I am, I don't know. So the winner of the Gambrinus Cup gets this very nice trophy, as well as a $500 gift certificate to More Beer to split between their club, however they decide appropriate. Maybe that knife fight, Janice, that I was trying to yell at you earlier.
And a date with Randy.
Well, maybe. So what do I do? Do I push a button? Can I push a button?
Yeah, push the down button.
I'm going to push the down button, take a picture, and hold this at the same time. I don't know. The winner is... Wow. Sorry, Push. Mecca Brewers.
From Shelbyville, Indiana.
No, wait.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Okay, nobody needs to do this one, right? I can just do this one.
What's that?
Nobody's coming up to do anything, right? Okay, the Homebrew Club of the Year. Sponsored by Cooper's Brew Products. And the winners are Doe's from Concord, California.
This is no coincidence that we're in the backyard of More Beer and the Brewing Network. We have everything we owe to Jamil Zanachev, Tasty McDowell, and all the great brewers in Northern California. Thanks a lot, guys.
So congratulations to all the winners, and thank you to all the enormous number of entrants we had this year. It was a record. The winners lists are available online at homebrewersassociation.org, and that's it. Take over? Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks, Janice. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you to all the entrants. Thank you to everybody for attending the world's largest ever National Homebrewers Conference. Thank you to the Brewing Network for broadcasting this live with video for the first time. And we'll see you in San Diego.
This has been a production of the Brewing Network. For more beer radio entertainment and information, please visit thebrewingnetwork.com.
The Brewing Network.